This is Ahmed and Fatima, a happily married couple who both aspire to be good practicing Muslims. But they both face the same problem as 95% of Muslims today, and that is no time to learn the religion. No time to learn the rules of Salat, Zakat, fasting, and Hajj. No time to learn the things that could be invalidating your prayers. For example, missing a very simple mandatory act of wudu will invalidate your prayer and you won't even know it. Imagine the horror of all your lifetime prayers invalidated simply because you didn't know how to do wudu. So then what's the answer? Well, for most people, like Ahmed and Fatima, they believe that the answer is in buying a book. They think that a book will solve all their problems. But the book never gets read, nor does it get understood, and that only makes the problem bigger. So again, what's the answer? Well, keep watching, because I'm about to show you something that will absolutely blow your mind. I'm going to show you how you can absorb hundreds of pages of information within minutes, all without ever having to open a book. Yes, you heard me right, all without ever having to open a single book. But first, can you relate to Ahmed and Fatima? Have you ever wanted to learn about Islam but never had the time? Maybe you wanted to learn about the rules of prayer, fasting, Hajj, Zakat, or marriage. Or maybe you wanted to learn about the Islamic history. Maybe it's the miracles of the birth of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Or maybe it was the history of Mecca to Medina, or the Battle of Uhud or Karbala. Or maybe you wanted to learn about Aqidah and beliefs. Or maybe dream interpretation, or maybe about Sufism and Tasawwuf. Well, whatever it is that you wanted or still want to learn about, it's all available today in books and over the internet. But how many of us actually take out the time to read these books and comprehend them? How many Islamic books did you read last year? And of those that you read, how much of it can you actually recall? If you can't recall it, did you really understand it? Look, they say that knowledge is in the books, but if you can't extract that knowledge in an understandable format, then what's the point? Extracting the knowledge from the books is just so challenging. First of all, you need to take out the time to actually read the books, and then you need to be able to understand and comprehend what you just read. And for most of us, let's be real, that's just not going to happen, is it? We're never going to be able to take out the time out of our days and spare those hours to actually read the books and then understand and comprehend them. So for us who just don't have the time, what should we do? Should we just give up seeking knowledge altogether? Should we not learn how to pray and just be sinners for the rest of our lives? Are we doomed in this life and the life hereafter? No, there is a solution. I'm going to show you how you can absorb hundreds of pages of books within minutes, all without ever having to open a book. Yes, all this without ever having to open a book. Plus, my methodology is 5 times more likely to increase your attention span, your understanding, and your comprehension. No, this is not some speed reading course or some magical hypnosis technique. If you're looking for some magic pill, then leave this page right now because I don't have it. But if you just want a very smart answer to rapid learning, then keep watching. What I'm about to show you is very different. It's probably something that you've never seen or tried before. So prepare to be shocked about what I'm about to reveal to you today. What is it? What's the answer to rapidly learning Islam and becoming good practicing Muslims so that you and your family can enjoy success not only in this life but also the life hereafter? Well, the answer is SIVS. What are SIVS, you ask? They're smart Islamic video book summaries. They're video summaries, not just any book summary, but smart Islamic video summaries. It's an Islamic book that's designed for maximum retention and time saving, similar to the video you're watching right now. Let me explain. I take key concepts from authoritative Islamic books, and from that book I create a summary. I then turn that summary into an easy to understand video animation. You then watch the simple animation and easily comprehend it, just like watching a cartoon. This is a very complicated and technical process that takes weeks to create, but minutes to consume. Plus, you're 5 times more likely to remember it, just like you remember movies. You get 80% of the value for less than 20% of the effort. You learn the important 80% of information while spending way less than 20% of the time. Look, close your eyes for a minute and just imagine it. Imagine the benefits of watching just one smart Islamic video per month. That's equivalent to reading and understanding and comprehending one book per month. You could do that on the train, in the car, on the bus, or just 5 minutes a night with your family before bed. Look, what if you watched just one SIV each month for a complete year? Imagine the difference that would make. That's equivalent to reading 12 books within a year. Yes, 12 books within a year. 12 books that you can remember, comprehend, and understand. Look, for most people, that's more Islamic knowledge than they'll have in a whole lifetime. Think about how this would change your life and the life of your kids. How will this affect not only this life, but also the life hereafter? Are you willing to sacrifice just 1 hour a month to become a good practicing Muslim, not only for yourself, but also for your kids? The next time you want to learn about Hajj, Salat, fasting, or Zakat, just watch the SIV from your phone. And if you want your kids to learn about Islamic history or watch some kid stories, sure, just play the SIV from your phone. Look, if you're still watching this video, then it seems I've piqued your interest. So let's talk numbers. How much will this service cost you? Well, once it's fully functional, we expect to charge a minimum of $17 a month. But not for you. My first backers are going to get a very special deal. For you, it's only $7 a month. We aim to deliver 12 key concepts within the first year. That's one new concept each month. Our backers have 5 options. Option 1 is where you pay $7. It's just a one-off payment. You pay the $7, and for that, we'll give you 1 month access. You'll be able to get one key concept. Option 2 is where you pay $84, and this is where you get 12-month access to the platform, and that's giving you 12 key concepts. And option 3 is where you pay $247. That's 12-month access, and that's for 3 gift accounts, so you can pass those accounts around to your friends. And option 4, this is $997. Again, this gives you 12-month access, and it basically gives you 5 gift accounts for your friends and family. Plus, it gives you voting rights, so you actually get to vote on the type of content that we should be creating next. And option 5, that's $10,997, and that's for lifetime access to this platform, and it also allows you to assist with the growth vision of this opportunity. The contributions you make will help us create more and more Islamic video book summaries. That's videos that will benefit the entire community. This means that you will get rewarded every time someone watches a video. And then, if they watch the video and learn a concept, every time they apply that concept, you again get rewarded. So your payment is not just benefiting you, it's benefiting the entire community. So please, share this video and ask 3 others to also share it. When you share this video and the others share it as well, then somewhere down the line, I can guarantee you somebody will make a contribution. And when they do, you will all benefit from it. Okay, that was a lot to cover, and you may be feeling a little overwhelmed, and that's okay. Look, basically what this means now is that you have 2 choices to go from here. Choice 1 is where you take this information in the presentation and try to go at it alone. This is where you read a book, then you can create your mind map and you create your own book summary, and from that you create your video animation. And who knows, you may even see some success that will benefit yourself and your family. And then there's choice 2, which I call the savvy choice, where you let me do all the hard work and you know I've already done so, while you make a small contribution that will benefit not only yourself but the entire community. Here's what the vast majority of our people choose. They choose option 3, which is $247 for 12-month access, and that's basically 3 gift accounts for yourself and your friends. That's Sadaqah Jariyah, because every time your friends use that information, watch a video or use that information, you continue to be rewarded. And if that's not a suitable option, then feel free to choose any of the other options that were discussed earlier on. So stop watching this video right now and click the button on this page to make the contribution that best suits you. Look, I feel you deserve to know why I'm offering you such a massive discount. So let me share with you my dream. It's a cause that I'm inviting you to join, along with thousands of other folks just like you. I want all Muslims to become practicing Muslims. I want them all to get up to speed through these rapid learning video summaries. And to do that, I need to raise $25,000. Let me explain. First, I need to find the right books, not just any books, but the books with the correct information from the correct authoritative source. I then need to summarize these books in a manner that's easily understandable. Then I need to confirm the summary is correct from a mufti, from an Islamic scholar. And from that, I then create the imagery needed for this summary animation. And then I create the actual animation, and then the audio, and then I synchronize the audio with the video. And for all of this, I also need to build the technology platform to support the concept. So I need to set up Amazon web servers, hosting, websites, iPhone apps, Android apps, Windows apps, and so on and so forth. And all of this costs money, and that's why I'm asking you to help. Eventually, if I can afford to, I would like to make this a free service, but to start it up, that costs money. The startup cost is about $35,000. I've already invested $10,000, so I only need an additional $25,000. Think about it. Think about how you can help the community. If you help me build this, you get the reward for all those that use it. Every time somebody watches a video, you're rewarded. Every time they then use that information in their practical lives, you're rewarded. They may teach that to their kids, and again, you just continue to be rewarded again and again. It's a great form of sadaqah jariyah. Think about how much joy you'll create in the lives of Muslims. How many lives can you change with just $7? Seriously, the minimum contribution is only $7. Surely you can spare that for Islam. So stop watching this video and click the button on this page to make your contribution today. Remember, you've been wanting your life to change for way too long. You've been wanting to become a practicing Muslim for way too long. And the pain of continuing in a state of inaction will only lead to more despair, frustration, and suffering. Yet all of this can change from the moment you start watching Smart Islamic Video Summaries, SIVS. Today marks your day of responsibility to take the action necessary and begin a journey to living a simple Islamic lifestyle. And let's not forget, if you don't take action today, you may never take action. You may do what some people do and just put it off. Put it off for a few more days, which then turns into a few more months and then a few more years. So let's make sure you get what you really want and do the only smart thing you can do, which is to click the button on this page and make a contribution. And if you're really just not ready to make that contribution right now, then that's okay. You can still help the cause by sharing this video. So please click the share button on this page and ask others to share it as well. And eventually somebody will contribute. And from that, you will all get the reward. Yes, you'll be rewarded by Allah subhanahu every time a video is watched. If you're still watching, I bet you still have some questions. So please email me your questions at riz.khan@naturalshifa.com. That's riz.khan@naturalshifa.com. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Thank you for watching.